Hi, and thank you for allowing us to send you this video. My name is Alex, and I'm going to be showing you a few tips on how by improving little things in your website you can actually get more exposure on Google, outrank your competition, and of course get more clients. So first things first, I have your website put out here, and the first thing that I have to suggest is to take care of this not secure. It's just a simple security certificate that has to be installed within your domain. That's an easy fix. Whoever is managing your domain and the website should be able to do it. But moving on your website, one of the things that I have to recommend is to add more relevant content. And when I say content, I'm not just talking about the images, the icons. No, no. I'm talking more about the text that your website has because it's very, very important because once Google starts analyzing your website, they read through all of this and you get more relevance when they understand that your content is actually referring to your business, and even better if you include keywords, for example, painting or painters in Fairfield County, Connecticut, things like that. When you add those keywords, you gotta make sure that you surround those keywords with relevant content, in this case, text. The more content you have, the better, because Google loves to see all of that. They love to see a lot of content in websites like this. Um, and that same concept of adding content applies to all the subpages that you have here. For example, let's see what you got here in residential painting. And you can see that you have content here, but you're probably not just not including specific keywords that it might be beneficial for your business in order to get more customers. So the other thing, if you have a lot of content but you're not including keywords, Google is not going to know that you actually providing certain services in certain areas of, in this case, Connecticut. So one thing that you might want to take in consideration. I want to show you this really quick. I use this tool called Ahrefs, and what this does is they pick data from your website based on Google criteria. So we can see that you're only being found for 52 keywords, and that's where content comes into place. Because if you don't have really relevant original content, if you're not including keywords that you want to be found for, and I'm going to be showing you that in a second, Google is not going to notice, and this can happen. 52 keywords, not that much, and you have 101 backlinks now. What are backlinks? Backlinks are other sites that I mentioned in your website, and this will give you power so you can be found on Google. So think about like a popularity contest. The more people you can talk about you in a positive way, the more relevant you're going to become, the more relevant you're going to stay. Same principle applies here, with the difference that not all links are created equal. So you can have hundreds and dozens of links, but if they're not powerful, if they're not relevant, and most important, if they're not targeting those keywords that can help your business, you're not going to see the results that you want, and probably your rating here is not going to go up. Now, moving on the keywords, let's see what keywords are you being found for really quick. There you go. So Robinson Painting, you actually ranking for the branding name, which is good. But let's see what you got here. This one is really um, very broad. So somebody from California can be looking for this specific keyword, home improvement painting. And is that going to be something that's going to increase your business? Not really, because you are on the other side of the country. So you gotta be specific when you add keywords. For example, this one, painters, Fairfield, Connecticut. 70 searches a month, but you're still almost on the third page. It seemed a little bit changed in the past month, but actually in the past, yeah, since January, so there's nothing really going on here. There's no link supporting this, for example, or the content that you have surrounding this keyword. It's not really helping you. It's everything that comes into place when it comes to content and links, so you can be found for. They really have to be well done. Otherwise, you're not going to see any traffic into your website. Um, that being said, for example, this one, painter, Fairfield, Connecticut, 10 searches a month. And because that keyword probably is not in your website, you just lost that keyword. At some point you had it, but probably you deleted it, or you probably don't have the sufficient content to support this keyword. So those things are always a factor when it comes to that. For example, we'll take this as an example. And we're going to go to Google and type this really quick. And the first thing you're going to see here is this is sponsored by Google. You pay to be there, of course. For some reason, it doesn't give me the map section, but if you would have a profile within Google Business Profiles, you need to optimize it. You need to add images that need to be optimized. You need to have relevant content. I keep saying content because it's very, very crucial when it comes to be found on Google, if that makes sense. And also, if somebody leaves reviews, you have to interact with those reviews. Otherwise, Google is not going to take you in consideration for you to start climbing those positions. But moving on, we have these organic results here. So number one, we got Yelp, which is a big directory. But then we have these guys, fairfieldpainting.com. And we'll see why these guys are ranking number two and what are the benefits of being in this top three at least. So we go to their website. They have the same problem that you do, which is kind of weird, but we can see that they have content, not really that much. So they probably have a little bit more than you. Or probably their links are better quality, and that's why they're ranking there. But you see that they have a lot of pages, so they probably have more content, of course, more keywords that probably are helping them, but nothing really that is actually blowing my mind. So this could be good news for you, because if you want to start competing with these guys for those positions in Google, I think that if you double the content and add those keywords that might help your business, that will help your business, you can actually see results in a short period of time. But let's take a look and see the back end. And they're being found for 600 keywords. That's quite a lot. And they have almost 3,900 backlinks. And this is what I was telling you. There's a lot of links, but still, the rating is very low. But that means that they're doing just enough for them to be on that second position. They're also running Google Ads, which is kind of weird because they didn't appear, and so they're probably not. The players don't know what they're doing with Google Ads. Let's take a look and see organic keywords. And let's see. Painters. What was that keyword? Let's just filter this because they have a lot of things going on. Just give it a second. So right here, my apologies. I think I had the wrong screen, but you can see here, Painters, Fairfield, Connecticut, 70 searches a month, just like we saw before. And because the ranking, this is not updated, but the ranking in those top three, and they're getting 7 visits. That's like 10% of these volume searches, and there's a lot of things going on. They're targeting the same keyword for another one of their pages, and they're getting more traffic as well. So these 7, they may be 7 possible new clients, 7 chances of getting a new client each single month. And that's one of the keywords, but you're not limited to just 1 or 2. You can have a bunch of them. We can actually do our research and see actually which keywords might be beneficial for your business based on volume and based on difficulty. But other than that, I don't want to take too much of your time. So really quick, content is very important. It has to be relevant. You have to include keywords that you're gonna be found for, and you have to back them up with relevant backlinks so you can be popular to the eyes of Google. Once again, my name is Alex, and I hope you find this information valuable, useful. And if you have any questions, please let us know. Thank you.